You know, I've got some equipment coming in, and I've said this like years ago. And I just like kind of stopped making them, stopped believing in myself. And for once, this intro is not going to be about believing in yourself or finding that. No, I'm just telling you straight up like it is. Today, our necessary truths are going to talk about, saying what you mean. And I understand like that seems so simple, but one of the hardest things to learn as men is how to speak what's going on in your mind without turning it into a weapon. I know that all too well. Speaking directly or speaking up doesn't mean we have the opportunity to be disrespectful. It doesn't mean that we need to get loud. It doesn't mean that we just say whatever we want and then we're just hiding behind like the phrase, "Oh, I'm just being honest." No, that's not honesty. That's immaturity with a microphone or a platform or a stage or whatever. That's not real communication. Real communication takes control, okay? It takes courage to say, "This bothered me." It takes maturity to say, "I don't agree." It takes strength to say, "Here is what I need." I just had that one today. I had a meeting with my supervisor. I said, "Look, not like that." I said, "Listen, for me to be as effective as possible, I operate very differently when I have a goal set, just like my personal life. When I have a goal in front of me, man, you better stand out of the way because I'm going to get it done. And if you're in the way, I'm going to go right through you. Built different. Sorry, that's just how I was raised. So give me a goal." And he respected that. You can't be a good partner if you never say how you feel. You can't be a good leader, supervisor, teammate if people have to guess where you stand. Clear communication is not a privilege. It is not permission to be an asshole. It is a responsibility. Like, God damn it. It took me so long to realize that. Because the people around you cannot respect your boundaries if you never speak them. They can't understand your expectations if you never explain them. They can't trust your leadership if your silence turns into frustration later. Speak your mind, but speak it with control. Speak it with purpose. Speak it with respect. Say what needs to be said, but remember this. The goal is not to win the conversation. The goal is to make the relationship, the team, yourself better. I'm Sean Ziegler, and that was my necessary truth. Thank you.